I'm Dr. Binod Dangal, working as MD General Practitioner at the Provincial Public Hospital of Dolakha.
I'm Dr. Archana KC, MS General Surgeon at Bir Hospital, Nepal. Here, I am focusing on some preventive strategies for surgical NCDs like cancers, piles, benign prostatic hyperplasia, and many others.
We celebrated 2022 Dashain with different thoughts and strategy. We would like to share some of our experiences right here. Dashain, the great festival of Nepal, is a time for family reunions, exchange of gifts and blessings, and elaborate pujas. Dashain honors the goddess Durga, who was created out of Shakti, or energy of all gods, armed with weapons from each of them. Dashain symbolizes the victory of good over evil. For followers of Shaktism, it represents the victory of the goddess Durga. In Hindu scripture, the demon Mahishasur had created terror in the Devalok, the world where gods lives, but Durga killed the devils, also known as demons. We studied a little bit about the global burden of the disease, and we found that the recent data of Nepal burden of disease shows 66% of deaths were attributed to non-communicable diseases, NCDs. The most common were cardiovascular disease, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, cancers and diabetes. Behavioral factors such as tobacco use, alcohol consumption, physical inactivity, and unhealthy diet were driving the epidemic of NCDs, which are further influenced by social, economic, and environmental determinants. This is Sindhupalchok district, a remote district of Nepal. We were in Chautara, Sangachok 7, Kallery. We celebrated Dashain with our family members. We visited 30 houses and checked almost 70 people, mostly elderly and some adults. We identified some of them had high blood pressure, diabetes, chronic cough, gastritis, musculoskeletal pain, benign prostatic hyperplasia, etc. And the risk factors mostly identified were the behavioral risk factors ones. We approached with clinical examination, problem identification, counseling on diet and exercise, advice on treatment with medication, and referral to hospital for further management. Lastly, we would like to share some of the healthy life approaches to prevent NCDs. Lifestyle promotion activities like reducing and stopping tobacco use, limiting use of alcohol consumption, remain physically active with minimum of 30 to 60 minutes moderate to high intensity exercise every day, and losing weight, reducing consumption of fat and high carbohydrate diet, decreasing sugar and salt intake, increasing intakes of vegetables and fibers, and reducing stress and anxiety.
Tips to prevent surgical NCDs. All just mentioned above tips plus not taking liquids and caffeine before bedtime, women practicing breast self-examination, avoiding spicy and smoky food, reducing red meat, avoiding constipation with fibers, avoiding straining and managing chronic cough, and following strict cancer screening national protocols.
And let's be aware of the festival and the behavioral risk factors for NCDs. And thank you all my villagers for your active participations in this celebration.